Let's let the debate continue, guys.
It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. Need to concentrate. Alright. Well, the blow to the back of the head, right? I don't... Maybe the Monokuma file number 5?
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
Wait.
The explosion
Oh,
didn't
shit.
kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was
Can I
hit
take
on the
this?
back of her head.
Okay.
More than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
I don't think that had anything to do with the death, though. What could have killed her? Okay.
Then,
Hit in the
shall
back
we
of the head.
continue the debate?
Hit in the back of the head.
The victim's
Fatal injury.
Yeah.
yet to be determined.
This is the fatal injury. Nice!
No, that's wrong. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
Right.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
That happened, I think, if I remember the file correctly, it said it happened like days before.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Why? When did those happen? If it was just days before, should have had to have been in the school, right? For when those wounds occurred.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
There was a pipe, I think.
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
You hit them with the stick end of it instead of the pickaxe end.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
See, me and Hero were like bros.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
She's not upset. She's like enamored with the idea.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground,
Holy
and
shit.
spit on it.
This game is like really nasty sometimes.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
I feel a relationship blooming, guys.
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
Do we?
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
Metal pipe.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Real murder weapon. Fake nails! No. Not the knife. Or not the chicken. Guys murdered by chicken? Arrows? Bit of titanium arrows found in the dojo locker. Appear to be 10 in total. But if they're hit with the arrow, they'd be punctured, right? Let's try it.
I got it!
Okay.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that
Oh, they don't have
something
points.
was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
They don't have heads on them.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
I'm with Hina on this.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right! I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. The tape? And the key. Key was found in Kyoko's room, right?
Titanium arrow.
I'm gonna
It
assume
was in the
it's
dojo locker, right?
duct tape.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
You sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, 'cause in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Oh, they
No, that's wrong.
wrapped in duct tape? Huh? I don't understand how this
You're
is
right.
where this is going.
Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
They duct taped a bunch of arrows together?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
It's the strangest thing to do. Why? Why would you do that? There must be like any number of like blunt objects you could use. That's so weird. Okay.
Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
I feel like this is like, okay. Unless there's some like crazy good explanation for this, this is where I come to issue with this game. It's just so ridiculous. But there's no way you could predict that this is the murder weapon. Like,
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
oh.
One stick is weak, so put them
Yeah.
together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Dang, that's harsh.
Is that what the killer is trying to do? Trying to teach us that we need to cooperate?
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Didn't we see her there?
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Someone could have planted the key in her room.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
It's Byakuya. I'm like pretty convinced it's him.
You know what will happen if you do, don't you?
Because this is just such a ridiculous plan. Like, just such a ridiculously executed plan. It's got to be him.
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. Key. I mean, it's pretty damning.
I got it!
Pretty damning.
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
And who had the key to her room? Was it Byakuya?
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
Right.
Last night, you were in my room, weren't you?
Right.
Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me. And does that mean she's the one that fought with Mukuro? She knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... Should mean that Kyoko... She killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Could be where the other wounds came from, although it would have been, what? Like the one day before? Or was it the same night? Oh, man. I think it's Byakuya.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know?
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Byakuya's account stated that there was no corpse in the garden just after nighttime last night. So it can be assumed the murder must have taken place sometime after that. Byakuya also said that he, Yasuhiro, Toko, and Aoi were in the gym the entire night and none of them were alone at any point. Okay, let's hear this out.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
I think I have to grab one of these bullets.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Not the
You
killer.
should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker,
Maybe.
and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
No. What does that have to do with what I said? Or do you just not know what you're doing? I mean, often I don't know what I'm doing.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Still think I still think I'm getting the right bullet. Maybe she's on the
Master
wrong
would
thing.
never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
Because how could she?
You stated a theory
How could she have put
earlier.
that key in her own room?
You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room,
My
correct?
own room.
But could I really have done that?
Did I get blocked by one of those things?
Those words you just spoke.
I think I got
Exactly
blocked.
what I said. I'm not the killer.
Because those
You
purple
should
things
understand
block
that more than anyone
truth
here.
bullets.
Byakuya,
Master would never hide something from me!
there's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in
Shit,
my
I got blocked
own
again.
room,
No.
correct?
No! Fuck. Okay. One more time. I got it this time.
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
It's up here, I think, right?
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Okay. Oops.
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Maybe I have to do it the other way around? Huh. I must have to do it the other way around, so the fact that the key was in a room is proof. That's, oh man, I don't know, sometimes I don't like these
Exactly,
bits.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that.
Byakuya,
What are you? Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Okay.
Is that what you're
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Okay.
But could I really have done that?
We got it, guys. I think this is it.
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Yes!
No, that's wrong.
Fucking right!
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Huh? Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant.
Uh-oh.
And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in.
Uh-oh!
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Sweating.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. That's right, Kyoko had the master key, right? There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie? Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind's trap. So maybe it was none of us. Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... Mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro. And Kyoko killed her? Does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Run away, let it go, pursue the lie. I don't know what to do. We let it go. That's the most dangerous path, right? And that's what Kyoko was telling us to take. Let's do it. I made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
I have no idea what's gonna happen here, guys. Like, it's like we're a hung jury.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
Oh, we're gonna take the fall now?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong.
Oh, fuck.
Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
What haven't we really discussed so far? I think we've covered everything, haven't we? Secret tool which grants access to any room in the school. Don't monitor security cameras.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Well, the room's totally different to begin with.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial.
That is really weird.
And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
The trap. Yoko's right. Isn't she? Okay, what's gonna happen, guys? Let's see.
Huh? Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking
He's
now.
trying to end it because we're getting to the truth.
What? Time's up?
We've never had time before.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time.
There's never been a time's up before, though.
So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
Not bad. How many coins do I get? I have a feeling we're about to die, guys. But if we die, isn't that the end of the game? Like...
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong
What
one?
the fuck?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What? What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yes, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know it's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey.
It makes perfect sense.
Shing.
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. And I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills, chills, kills.
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Kyoko?
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh, wait. Wait a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that? Yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this.
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch and itch. The stupid virus is gone now. Get it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit? In a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all of this? Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words,
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So,
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon, indeed. Wait a second. That's... The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. This is the stuff from the beginning, right? It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me. But what the why? Ugh. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. Wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? Wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Ugh. Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. An awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit? Heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter ego saved me. And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. But I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of there. Crazy, guys. We're gonna try to figure out how to get out of here on the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. That was really cool. This is Lovelocks signing off for now. And I love you all.